Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World Daily with me, John Jordan. This is the YouTube channel about blockchain games, so if you're interested in blockchain games, please do subscribe. The news we're talking about today is from the game Skyweaver. So this game has been around for quite a long time, as they say here. It's been over a year since they started their private beta. So I have played this private beta a while ago now. I have to say I'm not a massive expert when it comes to trading card games, which is what Skyweaver is. I can kind of play the tutorial, I guess, and then I get a bit overwhelmed by all the choice of cards. So I've not played this game a lot and not for a while, but it is one of the more anticipated blockchain games, partly because there are lots of trading card games out there, and the people who know more about these things than me are pretty excited about Skyweaver. It's also the case that the developer is fairly experienced in this sort of stuff and has also raised quite a reasonable sum of money. So for all those reasons, people are excited about this. It's also running on the Ethereum blockchain, which is kind of where most of the blockchains are, and that's where the kind of focus is. What's interesting is that they're talking in this report about kind of the roadmap. They're careful not to put any dates on this, so this is no dates attached to this kind of flow. One thing I didn't realize actually is the current beta test, which has been going for a year, is actually running on a not running on Ethereum, it's running on a test net. So any of the kind of testing the economy and all the other aspects, there's no real value being attached to those cards. They are just using it's kind of like you get a faucet for test coins effectively. So it is interesting that while they're testing the economy, they're not testing it with real money, and that suggests that you may not be fully testing it, I suppose, if people aren't using kind of real money. Things do change when people start putting real value attached to these things. And we can see here what comes next actually is the soft launch. Say no date on this, but again, a beta access code is required. So this is still a closed beta whenever it goes into soft launch, which is the next big thing actually to happen to Skyweaver. It'll go into this, go live on the main net on Ethereum, and at that point, everything you do in the game will be permanent. So XP cards you get, all that sort of stuff, that'll be on the Ethereum main net. And then at some point, when that's all been tested, it'll go to an open beta where anyone can play, and it'll be the public launch. I guess what's interesting at the moment is Ethereum is not the best blockchain to be putting games on at the moment, because it is highly congested because of all the DeFi activity going on there, and that's continuing to grow, and that forces the gas price up, and the gas price means any transaction starts to cost quite a lot of money now, and that just means people aren't going to play games, and people aren't playing games on Ethereum at the moment because the gas price is continuing to be high. I don't know whether the gas price will ever go down again, or maybe it will never go down again to the levels we had even back in kind of March or April. So it may be that these kind of games like Skyweaver that aren't out yet, and even games that are have been launched on Ethereum, are now all frantically looking at what we call scaling solutions, which is just a way of running your game where you can use Ethereum as a security kind of blockchain to kind of control and have this kind of ownership model. It has a lot of security attached to it, but the actual kind of running of the game, in this case, kind of how the kind of individual battles are kind of fought out, that would happen on a side chain, or there's different ways of kind of describing that. But it would be a compatible blockchain with Ethereum, but it wouldn't be Ethereum in terms of running these very expensive transactions. So we'll wait and see what happens on that. Maybe this is one of the reasons why they are being careful about dates. We will have to wait and see how that pans out. But it's good to see that they are still, however, kind of carefully, they are still in development, and they are talking about the things they're doing, their smart wallet and their new kind of game mode and that sort of thing. But as I say, we are looking forward to Skyweaver, and I think it launched in the right way. It has the potential to start exciting people about kind of blockchain games, which is what we like to see. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. This is all about the world of blockchain games, so if you're interested in that, please do subscribe. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.